Wednesday afternoon volleyball, we are still here at the Paco Arena in the city of Manila. This is the second game of the quadruple header for a Wednesday game day. Indeed, an exhilarating action-packed Wednesday. Let's take a look at today's matches. Earlier in the game, it was FEU versus UP. FEU obviously edging UP. Very closely fought match, 3 versus 1. Ngayon naman sa game number 2 natin, De La Salle versus NU. Later on, Women's Division, San Sebastian laban sa College of St. Benilde. And sa ating game 4, it will be the Soaring Falcons and the UST Growling Tigers. This is your vleague Collegiate Challenge. This is Nori Uy together with Marge Tejada and the third member of our panel, si Megan Cabrera. Marge, game 2 na tayo sa araw na ito. What can you say about this?
I'm actually pretty excited because this is the first time I'm covering NU, and it's been and I heard na NU is a really well systemized team, so it's interesting to see how they're gonna play against De La Salle, who is the second seeder for their pool.
That's right. And before we talk about them, let's take a look at the standings, updated standings. So Group A, National University, the one we're covering, still on top. Sabi mo nga, pangalawa sa kanila, De La Salle University at 2-2. Followed by UST with 2-1 record. Adamson 1-2. College of St. Benilde as well has the same. And at the bottom of the standings, the Arellano Chiefs with 0-3. Sa Group B naman tayo, Ateneo de Manila still on top with 3-1. Perpetual, very strong team at 3-0. San Beda 2-2 along with Far Eastern University, UP 1-3, and San Sebastian 0-3. Now let's take a look at the matchup we have today, March. De La Salle, NU on top, at yung isa naman ay sumusunod sa kanila. You know, NU, a powerhouse team. Now let's take a look. JM Ronquillo, ito yung isa sa mga inaasahan aside from Noel Campton.
Yes, and he's actually one of the senior players itong La Salle, before we knew na coming into this league, ang daming graduate from the La Salle pool, and it's nice that it's good na Ronquillo here as a senior, is delivering for La Salle.
That's correct. Kasi nga, di ba, markado si Noel Campton as we have seen from the get-go, pero Ronquillo in their first game had 16. In their win against Adamson, he had 15. And in the last game against UST, although it's a losing effort, may 15 points din siya. So, aside from Campton, we know na very powerful player. It's nice to see De La Salle having a Ronquillo in them that they can count on every single game.
Yes, and it matters kasi, yun nga, he's one of the, kumbaga, yung natira sa senior players ng La Salle. And it's nice to have, like, someone who has experience to play with and to help you out inside.
I think if there's one team that can beat NU, it could be De La Salle, Marge, no? They just need that one bit of cohesiveness and adaptability, I think, for them to win this game.
And knowing na, of course, NU is a very well systemized team, and I think that this match is going to be an interesting one. Of course, if La Salle gives their A game in this game.
Now, taking a look now, Kenry Malinis. Yan naman, sobrang consistent itong mama na ito. Now, of course, we'd like to, aside from Kenry Malinis, who is feeding off the set na binibigay sa kanya ng setter, Joshua Retamar, isang player na kailangan nating sundan. Unfortunately, in this particular game, Retamar is not playing.
Yeah, and that is because I think from the previous game he sustained an ankle injury. So yeah, it's interesting how NU is going to play without their main setter. But like I said, NU has a good system, so I don't think it's much of a problem for NU, regardless whoever is going to set for them.
Basta may sistema sila.
Yes.
Now it is interesting to see how Bello, who will be starting in the place of Retamar, to set this team up for success in this particular game.
Yes.
When we return, it's game time between De La Salle and the National University.
Presenting our officials for this match. First referee, Lumer Pajarillo, National Referee. Second referee, Ryan Corpus, National Referee. Let's now meet the starters from the De La Salle University Green Spikers. Let's start off with jersey number 1, John Mark Ronquillo. Number 8, Eugenes Poquita III. Number 9, Noel Michael Campton. Jersey number 11, Joshua Rodriguez. Number 30, Nathaniel Del Pilar. And number 14, team captain Vince Maglinaw. With starting libero number 6, Menard Guerrero, and head coach Arnold Lanyog. Let's now meet the starting 6 from the National University Bulldogs. Let's start off with jersey number 1, Angelo Nicolas Almendras. Number 6, Micaela Budin. Jersey number 10, Obed Mukaba. Number 11, Kenny Malinis. Number 16, Joseph Philip Bello. And number 23, Jengar Jao. With starting libero number 8, Jan Mariano Sumagi. And head coach, Dante Alensonurin. This is match number 26 of the preliminaries. Good luck to both teams.
Again, as we take a look at the De La Salle Green Spikers, this is their usual lineup. Poquita, Rodriguez, Ronquillo, Campton, Del Pilar, Maglinaw, and their starting libero in Menard Guerrero. At para naman sa koponan ng National University, this is also their usual 6 with the exception of their setter. In place of Retamar is Joseph Philip Bello. So that's why earlier we were talking about it, Marge. How is Bello going to fill in the shoes of big shoes that is of Joshua Retamar?
Well, looking at it, no, when it comes to filling that big shoes, I guess the pressure might be there, but then if you rely on the system, on how your team works, I don't think it's gonna be that much of a problem for Bello.
And we know NU a powerhouse team, Marge, no? So
Yes.
moving forward, no, they have everything to lose. And for La Salle, if they win, very good momentum
Yes.
booster for them. And as we take a look at the start of set number 1, this is a matchup between the top 2 teams in Pool A. That is the National University and the De La Salle,
Good
again,
pass.
Green Spikers.
Oh,
Early on, may error na itinawag against the Green Spikers. And
net touch. Violation called on LaSalle.
so drawing first blood is the National University. Nico Almendras, their OIC captain for this particular game. Again, Joshua Retamar, unfortunately, won't be able to join them in this game.
Back-to-back net violations from each team.
Similar to the first game that we covered earlier, FEU versus UP, nagsisimula sa errors
Yeah.
ang ating mga koponan. Del Pilar serving.
Good pass.
Good recovery there.
Oh,
Establishing the block
Yes.
from the National University early on.
Diao really, dominating that net with his height.
Ang tangkad.
Yes, very tall.
Parang mapapatingala talaga tayo. Hindi naman tayo maliliit, ano? Diao with the service.
Good
Poquita.
pass.
Back set there.
Good recovery.
Poquita again. Another back set. That time, another block by
Beautiful
NU
block.
March. Early on, blockers.
Yes. No, it's really good if your team has a good blocking system. Especially, NU, given, of course, these players are really tall. So it's interesting how LaSalle will, be able to score of points against the
Malinis
tall
decides to drop
blockers of NU.
Sorry. Poquita. Oh, that's a beautiful attack there.
By Maglinaw.
The team captain in Vince Maglinaw attacking the defense of NU. 2 serving 3 tayo. We know that at the beginning of this game, this is going to be a tight game.
Yes.
And again, it is for De La Salle to make adjustments.
Good pass.
Quick attacking Mukaba. Napakagandang luxury
Yes.
para sa koponan ng National University if you have an agile big man in Mukaba.
Yes. And also, of course, props to the libero of NU so far. He's been having really good passes for NU. Check ball.
Lucky break there
Oh,
for...
no. It's a net violation called on the blockers of NU.
Yeah, so lucky break there for Maglinaw kasi
Yes.
malakas talaga yung palo niya eh.
Yeah.
So Vince Maglinaw will be serving from Lipa, Batangas. Bello. Medyo nagka-miscommunication with Mukaba. And
Ball still in play.
free ball tayo. Malinis the receive. And Bello attacking.
But Maglinaw was there.
Campton
Good
got
cover.
blocked. Free ball pa rin. Mukaba the quick attack. Campton was there to reject that opportunity. Man to man.
Yes.
Unfortunately for Mukaba, Campton had the last laugh in that particular play. Tied at 4.
And Campton, you know, he has to step up also his blocking kasi yung front line nila, kasama nila si Pokita, and Pokita is not much of a tall player for them to, you know, use as a blocker.
Campton drops it. Bello, binigay kay Budin, decided to drop that one. Good recovery by De La Salle.
Good adjust.
Bello, back set, malinis, drops it. Will they get it?
Oh,
Free ball. And finally, Bello showing off that he
I
can
know.
perform in this kind of
I
game.
know. And it pays he's a tall
Tall
setter,
setter,
no?
correct.
Kasi he can, you know, it's not, well, he can easily do those kinds of attacks, especially if he's in the front row.
He didn't need a big lift, no?
Yes.
Para makita niya yung open spaces dun
Yes.
sa court.
Good
Beautiful serve.
serve.
And Pokita
Wow.
confusing everybody.
Yes!
Eto,
Catching NU off guard.
Oo nga eh, oh. Parang nagtinginan na lang
Yeah.
lahat ng taga-NU Bulldogs on that particular play. And Pokita is known to do that every
Yes.
now and then. JJ Rodriguez from Tabaco Albay.
Outside.
Malayo yung pinanggalingan kasi ni JJ Rodriguez. Lamang ang NU ng isa, 6 serving 5. Mukaba will be serving from the Republic of Congo.
Good serve.
Pokita again, binigay kay Campton. And there's going to
Another
be an
net
error.
violation called on NU.
So far in this game, Marge, it's still a game of errors. Nakikita
Yeah.
natin. Both teams are probably trying to measure against each other. Of course, NU, alam natin powerhouse yan. Pero
Yes.
they will not take this team for granted.
Yes,
the
for
De La Salle
sure.
squad.
And dapat ganun lang na, if you know you're a strong team, you shouldn't underestimate your opponents. And that goes for everyone, no?
Pokita, meanwhile, service error dyan sa pagkakataon na yan. Joseph Bello naman, tignan natin if the other setter of NU can convert on this serve.
Good serve.
Pokita, quick attack there.
Wow.
Ronquillo capitalizing.
Ronquillo is not a middle blocker, but you know, itong mga plays na to, no? He acts as if he's the middle blocker.
It shows why we featured him in our pre-game kasi nga very consistent si JM Ronquillo, just trailing behind Campton in spike points para sa De La Salle. Malinis attacks. Ronquillo again drops it. Sumagi doing a good job.
So far, it has been an exchange of powerful attacks.
We have quite a rally here. Jiao decides for a free ball. Pokita, kanino bibigay? Ronquillo again.
Wow, ball is still alive.
This time, Pokita, binigay kay Maglinaw rather. Unfortunately, may error ang De La Salle. And just like that, Marge, 8-7 ang ating score. Lamang ang NU ng isa. Technical timeout tayo.
Welcome back to the vleague 2022 Collegiate Challenge as we bring you this matchup between DLSU and NU. The Bulldogs are trying to continue to assert their dominance here at the vleague as they try to remain the only pristine team here. But right now, they are actually a very busy team, juggling 2 tournaments, playing back-to-back game days with back-to-back games per day. Habang may pagod sa side ng players, ika nga ni Coach Dante Alinsunurin na nananaig ang kagustuhan ng mga players na manalo. And this really helps sustain their stamina. And while they are missing their services of Joshua Ratamar today, the team is a well-oiled machine where Belio and other players are actually ready to step up as they are needed. But we just have to see how this plays out today. Nori and Marge?
Thanks, Megan. Grabe nga naman ang nilalaro ng NU, no?
Lagari.
Lagari sa tournament, may back-to-back games pa per day. And sometimes it takes yung players ba.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Mike Budin attacking the defense of De La Salle. And we're talking about the kind of games, yung wear and tear sa players.
But then usually for us players, yung game days, yan yung parang rest day namin when it comes to, syempre training, it's vigorous, it's tiring compared to games. So parang we treat, for us talaga, it's the game days or parang our rest days.
Parang mas gusto nyo na may game day. Kasi mas pagod kayo during non-game days. Meanwhile, Nath Del Pilar serving para sa De La Salle. Good recovery by Mike Budin. Now he's attacking the defense.
So far, if you've noticed, itong NU, ang gaganda ng mga first ball na binibigay nila sa setters nila. Though there are times na medyo out of system, but when it comes to the second ball, they're still able to manage on how to give it to their spikers.
Quick attack by La Salle. Budin again, attacking that one.
Wow,
buhay
still
pa ang bola.
alive.
Good save by the Bulldogs. Ronquillo, strong attack there. Almendras saving it. Free ball. Pokita, kanino ibibigay? To Campton from the back.
Again, Campton proving his attacking prowess against NU. Like I said before, etong si Campton, wala talagang takot when it comes to attacking. Like, regardless if you're a tall blocker, he's really gonna go against you. Good serve.
Budin again decides to drop it. Good recovery by Ronquillo. Campton again.
Oh, but then this time rejected by Mukaba.
What a luxury for Coach Dante Alinsunurin having Mukaba, very tall guy. Ang laki ng taas ng wingspan, very wide.
Yeah.
So, tatayo lang siya, abot na niya yun. Konting talon na lang. Henry Malinis the service. They're up by 2. Pokita, quick attacking is Rodriguez.
Could have been a good play, Medyo lang yung execution.
Parang minadali.
Yeah.
Hilaw.
Well, of course, it's a quick play, of course. But
so,
I guess it's really
I stand corrected. Minadali yung quick attack. Henry Malinis.
Oh, outside.
This time service error. 10 serving 12. So it's still a tight game in the set number 1. De La Salle hindi natatakot sa powerhouse ng NU.
Yeah. And that's a good thing, because it also boosts their confidence at one point. Kumbaga parang if you know you're up against a strong team and takot ka na, you know, syempre madadala mo yun sa loob ng court, but you know, LaSalle is here showing up na no, we're not afraid to go up against NU.
Vince Maglinaw meanwhile serving. They're down by just a point
Good
now.
serve.
And that Belio quick attack again, dropping it right in front of De La Salle.
Yeah. Last minute he changed, no, na LaSalle blockers thought that he was going to set that ball, but last minute dinink over niya. And it pays talaga to be a tall setter. Ooh,
Unfortunately
service
for Mike Budin, that is another service error. And this is also what we are talking about earlier, no? Yung kay Belio. It pays to be a tall guy.
Yeah.
Kasi, and also, baka yung pinag-aralan ng De La Salle, hindi siya.
Yeah, that's one thing.
They prepared for Retamar, but they have Belio in front of them.
Aside din, no, from that, Belio is a good help sa front line when it comes to blocking. Of course, he's a tall, so talagang full towers ang kailangan ng LaSalle to go up against.
Meanwhile, in that particular transition, it was a Belio-Malinis connection. Strong attack by Kenry Malinis. Now Mukaba will be serving. Strong serve. Pokita to Campton. Almendras.
Free ball.
Campton again, attacking. Good defense by NU. Pokita sending it over to the side of the Bulldogs. Almendras attacking that net. One more time. Free ball. Nope. Campton attacking. Buhay pa ang bola.
Wow.
Unfortunately, yung tapik na yon ni Diao masyadong malakas.
Yeah.
Exciting game we have
I
here,
know.
Marge.
Yung mga akala mo mamamatay na yung bola. These boys are...
Oo.
Yung reflexes nitong mga boys na to, sobrang outstanding.
Top teams. You know, you have top teams in front of us. Pokita now. 13 serving 14.
Good pass.
Belio back set. Malinis.
Wow. Beautiful back row attack.
And Kenry has been, you know, putting up good spikes like that ever since we started this tournament. Talaga naman. Jumps really high.
Yes.
And yung kanyang mga atake very sharp. Joseph Belio, a product of University of the East also.
Good pass.
Pokita, quick attack to Del Pilar.
I noticed, no, with LaSalle, ang bibilis ng mga play nila ngayon. And that's one thing, usually, hindi naman common, pero it's what usually teams who are, you know, smaller than the opponents do. Like, binibilisan nila yung play because usually pag matangkad ka, it's harder to, of course, move given the height and everything. Kaya, if LaSalle will be able to continuously bank on that, I think they'd be able to, you know, be at par with NU.
Second technical timeout tayo. NU 16, De La Salle 14. This is still your vleague Collegiate Challenge, labanan ng De La Salle Green Spikers and the NU Bulldogs. Angat ng dalawa ang NU after this second technical timeout. Nori Uy pa rin, kasama si Marge Tejada and Megan Cabrera live at the Paco Arena. And this is an exciting matchup indeed. As we can see from the service area, this is Nico Almendras, the OIC captain. In the absence of Joshua Retamar, Pokita,
Oh, free ball.
Bello, to Malinis, they decided to drop. Pokita again, to Del Pilar, that quickie.
As I was saying, no, speed talaga matters for LaSalle at this point.
And this could be their chance of beating
Yes.
NU if they continue to convert on those quick attacks.
Yeah.
Del Pilar, the serve.
Good pass.
Bello again, to Malinis, strong one. Whenever we think that De La Salle can catch up, can take the lead, NU suddenly creates something out of nothing.
Yeah.
Parang hindi nila hinahayaan, malamangan sila. Ja with the service. Good defense there. Maglinaw. Buhay pa. No. That's already outside. And that point goes to De La Salle. 16-17 na tayo. 1 point lead by the Bulldogs. Ronquillo.
Oh, outside.
Very strong
Yes.
in that service. Gifting NU another point. Kenry Malinis will now head on to the service area. This guy is from Bogo, Cebu.
Good pass.
Pokita decides to put it against NU pero may tawag ang ating mga referees.
Lifting violation.
3-point lead by the National University. May timeout si Coach Arnold. Pakinggan po natin.
Ayaw mo na yan, radyo naman, pagdikit na lang. Hindi mo pa napapainit yung running long nito. Yung gitna nito, hindi mo pa nakukonek yung height. Yun doon, i-adjust mo pa. Actually, yung ano natin, hindi pa, pero nakakapait rin tayo. Sila, very basic lang din eh. Di ba? Nababasa naman yung setter, very predictable. I-establish sa atin na maayos yung block, tsaka yung timing. Kaya ito, first attack, control naman yung pasa. Di running long mo, back mo gitna. Tara. Go. Porsyento lang muna yan, Pog. Si porsyento mo. Ano mo? Saan?
Reminding his setter na to activate his other attackers, and not just his wing spikers. And also told them na itong laro ng NU, it's predictable and they should just really establish their first line of defense.
Actually, papansin nga natin, Marge, no, that Pokita has been sending that ball to not Campton yet.
Yeah.
Minsan pa lang. That is something that Coach Arnold noticed. Meanwhile, that attack by De La Salle is good.
Vince Maglinaw, not much of a tall player, but it's a strong spiker.
Oo. Well, he was a former MVP best attacker in the NCAA.
Good pass.
Bello again to Budin. Very strong. Good recovery by De La Salle. Campton decides to drop against two blockers. (18-19), just a 1-point game now. Vince Maglinaw.
Oh, outside.
So again, medyo marami-raming errors ang nakocommit itong dalawang koponan na ito, Marge. Mike Budin, meanwhile, para dito sa koponan ng National University, will be serving now. They're up by 2 points. From Puerto Princesa, Pokita to the running attack. Malinis to Almendras, and nobody...
Good roll shot by Almendras. No one was expecting na he's just gonna roll that shot.
And Ronquillo just right in front of that ball.
And no.
Parang nag-freeze talaga
Yan nga eh. Kasi everyone was expecting a strong attack. Oh, good
Budin.
serve.
Bello to Mukaba, that quick attack. Oh! Sinusubukang habulin ni Menard Guerrero yon, kaya lang masyadong malayo na. We
Yeah.
have another timeout here. Let's listen in to the huddle.
Sa'yo pa rin yung target. Oh, first attack ulit ha. First attack yung challenge oh.
Bato mo sa akin po, tsaka papatayin ko.
Okay, Jem, nasa gitna ka banda, di ba? Dito ka galing. Diba, pumasok ka dito. Yung kahapon. Okay, iwan. Tapos si Jem dito banda. Gitna ng 3-4. O, iwan mo din.
Go! Tara!
Go, 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 go. First attack na.
Isang first ball lang, isang first ball. Nice deal, nangat nyo, nangat nyo. Go, animals!
Still a 4-point ball game ang kalamangan ng National University in this set and number 1 as we take a look at the crowd here at the Paco Arena. Ayan ang women's team ng College of St. Benilde. Mike Budin the service.
Good serve, good pass. Oh,
A little miscommunication again. Bello.
Oh,
And that is
it's
going
out.
to be an error. Regalong puntos para sa De La Salle, 19 serving 22. Konting palitan ng tao dito para sa De La Salle Green Archers or Green Spikers rather. Pokita labas muna. Espejo ipinasok ni Coach Arnold. JJ Rodriguez serving.
Serve.
Bello joust at the net. Buhay pa. Espejo to Campton.
Oh, that
It's-
goes out.
Medyo malakas lang yung palo ni Campton. Lumabas and a point again for NU, 23-19. Both teams trying to juggle their rotation. Konting palitan ng tao. It's a tight game still. Although the Bulldogs are leading by 4 in the tail end of the first set. And it's going to be Mike Fortuna or MJ serving para sa Bulldogs.
Good pass.
Pokita from the back, Ronquillo.
Oh,
There's an error.
attack violation. Ronquillo stepped on the line. Sayang, that could have been a point for La Salle.
Could have been, but it's the
Yes.
other way around now. We have set point for the Bulldogs and 19 para sa De La Salle.
Ooh, outside.
So another service error para dito kay Mike Fortuna. 20-24. This De La Salle down by 4. Jean Pokita from Cebu City serving. Bello attacking yet again.
Oh, wow.
Hitting
And then-
zone 1.
I know.
What a game we have here. Take a
Sobrang
look at this.
unexpected. And he's a lefty.
They're not expecting him to attack
Yes. See,
that.
no one really jumped sa team ng La Salle.
So-
Kasi of course.
Oo, ito ang wild card ng NU.
Yes.
Bulldogs take set number 1, 25-20. Sa pagbabalik po namin, it's going to be set number 2 dito sa vleague Collegiate Challenge. After the first set, it is NU on top, 25-20 against the De La Salle Green Spikers. And what an exposition para dito kay Joshua Bello, o Joseph rather, Bello. Hindi natin inasahan, Marge, na ganyan ang nilalaro nitong batang ito.
Very unpredictable setter, especially he's using his height to his advantage, and it has become an attacking setter here in this match.
Para naman dito sa De La Salle, hindi pa natin nakikita mag-init si Campton. Now, let's take a look at the statistics here.
If you look at the stats, hindi ganun kalaki yung mga deficits nila against each other. But, of course, by ilang points lang na nanguna ang NU with the blocks and the attacks.
Set number 2 tayo. Joseph Philip Bello will be serving. And this is an opportunity for him to really showcase what he can do. And in set number 1, he did just that. Campton.
Oh, outside.
Too strong of an attack. First point will go to the National University. Grabe yung sistema ng NU, Marge.
Yes.
It does not matter if one of your main guys is out. There is always somebody na pwede nilang bunutin that can perform on the same level, if not better.
Yeah, and that's the importance of, having a good team system. Ooh, rotational fault.
So De La Salle and the second referee, they're explaining with each other kung ano yung sitwasyon. Kasama na dyan si Coach Arnold. Some clarifications being given by the first referee. De La Salle still pleading their case.
Yeah.
Against our officials. The officials decided it's NU with that point. Poquita finding Ronquillo. Good defense there by the Bulldogs. Guerrero.
Good save.
Free ball. Bello again to Malinis. Strong attack. They're now up by 3 in the early part of set number 2. Joseph Bello from Mandaluyong still in the service area. The lefty serve,
outside.
malakas. Noel Compton, meanwhile, will be serving for De La Salle. March for beach volleyball player din itong si Noel Compton.
Yeah.
Beautiful serve there.
Together with Vince Maglinaw. Service ace from Campton.
2 serving 3 tayo in set number 2. Campton still in the service area. He has been their main guy. Always laging nandyan, consistently providing the much needed offense para sa kanyang koponan. Bello again, gives it to Kenry.
Malinis just, driving it through his blockers. If not through, above his block. No, that was actually through.
Through the blockers. Wala na nagawa. Ang ganda ng pagkakaset eh.
Yes.
Almendras.
Good pass.
Poquita. Quick attack by Del Pilar. Budin from the back. Poquita again to Campton. May konting rally tayo dito. Budin. Strong attack. Poquita back set. A little miscommunication there by De La Salle. Medyo mahaba-haba tong rally natin ngayon, March. Budin again, attacking De La Salle. And that sailed out.
Good read there by Malinis, no? I think he was about to get that ball, but then I think his teammates were like, no, out. That's out. And, at least he listened to his teammates.
5 serving 2, National University as we speak. Medyo dinodominate nila itong laro na ito. Their system prevailing against De La Salle. Ronquillo misfires. We have a timeout here. Coach Arnold, seen enough. Let's listen in.
Okay, mababa na. Naman. Yung back row, pagtalo na. Di ba, i-basic mo lang. Nakuha naman natin yung pasa, nadadala naman sa'yo. Okay? Yung sinabi kanina, aggressive. Pagka bola pumunta sa'yo, make sure yung magano, makonvert agad natin ng full toss. Overball na yun. Go. Kontrol ng pase. Patumbay mo na lang to. Di lulutas si Noel sa gitna.
Bukitan naman natin isa. Isa lang.
Kasi pag binaba mo, pag release mo gano'n, baba pa din. I-jump set mo, kunin mo sa taas.
Adjust. Ano mo?
Sell!
So Coach Arnold reminding Pokita how he's supposed to set the ball and reminding his spikers na, be aggressive para makapag-convert sila agad ng points. Especially now, early in this match, they're trailing behind by 4 points.
Marge, since we started the tournament, National University only dropped 1 set.
Wow.
And this is already their 4th game. Kaya makikita mo gaano ka-dominante nitong National University. Just like that,
Yes.
Mike Budin again attacking the defense of De La Salle. And they dropped that 1 set against Arellano in their 3rd game.
Itong si Budin, if you look at him, physically, he's not much of a ball player. But, yung mga palo niya, ang lakas.
Oo. Del Pilar, that quick attack again. Grabe ang depensa ang pinapakita ng National University. And now we are at take 2. Biggest lead so far in the 2nd set. Magbabalik tayo after this timeout.
Welcome back to the vleague 2022 Collegiate Challenge, where we are still bringing you the action in this matchup between DLSU and NU. Para kay Coach Arnold of DLSU, this is a very special day, not only because they have the chance to play against a high-caliber team, but also because it's his birthday today. The team is coming into this game in good spirits, and sabi nga rin ni Coach na mas buo ang team niya ngayon. Pokita is back after a knee injury with more training, unlike their previous game, and Rodriguez also returns after recovering from COVID. He also enjoys the fact that the absence of these players actually led to the exposure of some rookies too. Now, while he is not putting too much pressure on the boys regarding the results, gusto pa rin niyang lumaban ng kanyang koponan. Nori and Marge?
Thanks, Megan. And before we get into the game, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Coach Arnold.
Oo, dapat maglaro ng maganda ang De La Salle dito para maganda yung pa-birthday sa kanya.
Regalo.
Oo, regalo. But nevertheless, ang ganda ng sinabi eh. And also the recovery of some of the folks who came from injury with COVID and all that.
Yeah.
This team has everything to gain in this particular experience, especially they're against NU. They're playing really well, actually. It's just that NU is just executing the plays better.
Yes.
Budin attacking and scoring para dito sa Bulldogs, and they're now up by 7, 10-3 in this set number 2.
Slowly itong NU, they are trailing far ahead from La Salle, and La Salle needs to stop this kasi once na talagang mag-trail far ang NU, it's just gonna be NU dominating the whole set.
Ang ganda ng pagkakahabol doon. Again, another attack. Budin against 2 guys in green. What else can you do if this is the kind of game that you are faced with, di ba? Grabe ang game nitong National University.
Yes.
I mean, andun yung depensa, March.
Yeah. It's just talagang nasisira kasi yung momentum when, when the ball touches the blocker's hands. As a floor defender, nag-iiba yun nga, like I said, yung momentum mo going after the ball.
Diao earlier on committed a service error and balik naman sa De La Salle ang pagsaserve ngayon, and that is J.M. Ronquillo in your screens, serving from
Ooh,
Batangas.
good serve.
Service ace para sa De La Salle. This could be the breathing room that they need. They're just down by 6 in this set number 2. Mukhang napaapak sa linya itong si Ronquillo during that particular serve. At kitang-kita ng ating mga officials yon.
Yeah.
Kenry Malinis.
Good pass.
Encarnacion to Maglinaw. Finally, a good combination. That Encarnacion to Maglinaw tandem should start working. Bello to Budin again. One more time. Same result. And Bello surprising everybody with that drop. Buhay pa rin. Bello this time to Mukaba, attacking zone 5.
Powerful, quick attack. All this time, Mukaba has been waiting for his chance. Pasok siya ng pasok, but then, hindi siya nabibigyan ng bola. And now, given the chance na Bello was able to give him a ball, he was able to deliver.
Ang ganda rin yung naging sequence ni Bello, no? Binigay niya 2 beses kay Budin. Tapos yung pangatlo, anong nangyari doon?
Too strong!
Hindi, parang nasanay siya, magsa-spike siya out of from a beautiful set coming from Bello, pero nakalimutan niya, nagsa-serve pala siya. 7 serving 13. So this is JJ Rodriguez serving for De La Salle.
Good pass.
Bello again. Almendras naman ngayon. We've been saying this from, the other games we've covered for National University March, na luxury para sa setter ng NU that you have a lot of good spikers in your team.
And having that, La Salle needs to work on their blocking system if they want to stop, NU just hitting balls against them.
Campton finally converting a beautiful spike for De La Salle against 2 defenders in white. Nothing they can do there. Nilapit ng kaunti ang score, 8 serving 14. Sai Encarnacion from De La Salle Sobel. Malinis to Almendras.
Wow!
That's a really tight attack.
I know. Grabe din itong players ng NU, Even if it was a break ball, it was an out-of-system ball, they will really manage to do something about that.
15-8. 7-point lead. Serving is NU setter Clarence Belostrino. Campton attacks, Almendras rejects.
Grabe.
And just like that, we now head to the second technical timeout in set number 2 out of that block. Galing dito kay Nico Almendras. Pagbalik po natin, dito pa rin tayo sa vleague Collegiate Challenge. Games on Friday, November 11. Dito pa rin sa Paco Arena, 10 a.m. Adamson University versus UST. 1 p.m. it'll be the Perpetual Altas versus San Beda. 3 p.m. the Blazers versus the Chiefs. And at 5 p.m. the Stags versus the Tamaraos. So all games are being played here at the Paco Arena. Dito po ang bahay ng vleague Collegiate Challenge. As we continue the game, it's 16-8 in favor
Good
of
pass.
NU. Quick attack, Del Pilar, finally.
Good connection there by Encarnacion and Del Pilar. I think for the longest time, Del Pilar was waiting to be set up, and it's good that he was able to deliver that.
Campton now serving.
Good serve, good pass.
Attacking was Almendras again. Almendras, whether nasa opposite, whether
Yeah.
nasa outside. Grabe, no?
Talagang go-to player ng NU.
Well, he was the MVP of the 2022 Spikers Turf Open Conference.
Wow.
Serving, Nico Almendras. Encarnacion to Maglinaw.
Wow, powerful attack.
Budin again, decides to drop.
Wow.
Finding zone
Smart
2.
attack.
Smart play.
You know, like what I have been saying, no? It matters na as a spiker, you vary your shots. Kasi, look, if you look at it, lahat ng players yung floor defense ng Lasal naka-atras. Kasi they were expecting a hard hit from him. But, you know, nakita niya butas. And he just grabbed that opportunity.
Meanwhile, service error coming from the Bulldogs. Del Pilar naman ngayon magsaserve para dito sa De La Salle. He is the best middle blocker in the UAAP Junior Season 81. Budin again, drops it off, finding
Again.
zone 2 one more time.
So far, his drop balls have been,
And it's the same spot.
yes. you, sobrang nag-work so far sa kanya yung mga drop balls niya.
Biggest lead by the Bulldogs at 9 points now. Encarnacion to Maglinaw. This time, wala pa rin. Almendras to Budin, decides to drop. Good recovery by De La Salle. And that is
Goes out.
Mike Budin, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Time out tayo, pakinggan natin ang huddle ni Coach Arnold.
Balikan, yung wing natin, kailangan talaga dumiskarte kayo dyan. Iiyatin mo lang na maayos doon. Sila talagang pagbalikan, di ba? Taas, may velo talaga yung mga wing nila. Pag naka-establish, dalawang beses ka na, hindi, abantihan mo na. Yun naman sinabi ko, di ba? Kahapon. Oh, pagka naka-establish, magdadrop talaga yan. Maging aggressive na yung mga wing natin pag sa counter. Hindi pa natin nakukuha na, di ba gusto natin pag-receive, papunta setter, bumelo na yung mga attackers natin. Hindi pa natin nakukuha. Come on. Sagay natin yan, ha? Sayang yung opportunity. Oh.
Animo!
And right after that timeout, we know that Coach Arnold, again, as you've been saying this all along March, no? They just need to believe in themselves, and there's a lot of experience na makukuha nila out of this
Yes.
game. A lot of plays na ngayon lang nila probably nakikita against the NU Bulldogs, and the surprise of Bello also in their faces.
Yeah. And it's a matter, of how you adjust within the game. I mean, of course, given this is a they're up against a powerhouse team, and it's up to them how they are going to play this out.
9 points deficit ang hinahabol ng De La Salle. J.M. Ronquillo, the
Good
service.
pass.
Budin again, attacking zone 1. They just don't have an answer.
I know.
As we take a look at the fan club of Henry Malinis and Mike Budin. Talagang may patarpaulin pa sila dun sa kabilang side natin. Malinis the
Good
service.
pass.
Quick attack, good block there from the Bulldogs. Bello again, gives it to Budin.
Oh, that goes out.
Unfortunate error para dito kay Mike Budin. No.
Oh!
They've awarded the point to NU.
Probably a block, net touch called on Lasal.
And this is the biggest lead so far, 22-11. From the back, Campton. Bello again, back set, malinis. Point para sa De La Salle as they will try to
4
come back.
touches.
They need to come back and hopefully win the set. Otherwise, the momentum is fully on the side of the
Yes.
Bulldogs. Maglinaw.
Good pass. High set.
Budin attacking. Encarnacion, Turongquillo, good defense. This time, quick attack.
Oh!
Unfortunate para sa Bulldog, tumama
Yeah.
sa ating ilaw yung bola.
I know.
They were expecting it to come down. Masasave
Yeah.
pa nila sana eh. Pero part of the ano yan, part of the game yan.
Yun nga.
13 serving 22.
Yun nga, no, like what I was saying, so far itong mga quick plays ng Lasal, it's what is working for them. And if they are able to bank on that, I think they'd be able to catch up with NU. Oh,
Another error from De La Salle, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the 10-point lead. 23 serving 13. And it's now Mike Budin in the service area, trying to get his team into set point.
service error.
Rare error in this set para dito sa National University. In this particular set, parang halos spotless, no?
Yeah.
Ang National University. JJ Rodriguez, the service. Quick attack, Mukaba. Encarnacion to Campton. Campton, kailangan ng
Yes.
De La Salle yung mga spikes niya, yung sets mabigay sa kanya
Yeah.
because this guy hindi pa natin nakikita mag-init.
Yeah, yun nga, and lately din kasi they've been having a difficulty defending the attacks of NU. So they're not able to, set up their spikers na they need.
Bello again, gives it to
Oh,
Almendras, drops it. Buhay pa.
Oh!
Unfortunate for Encarnacion, kinulang yung kanyang tip.
Yes.
And just like that, set point na tayo. 24 for NU, 15 for De La Salle. What's on your mind if you were NU? And this is the kind of games that you're playing every time.
Well, of course, the confidence is there, no? But they should not underestimate their opponents.
And because of that, ladies and gentlemen, set number 2 again belonged to the National University. As you take a look at this, over-received, Diao was there again to tip it. Nobody from the De La Salle squad was able to recover from that, and 2-0 na tayo dito sa labanan na ito in favor of the National University. Pagbalik po namin, set number 3 po natin. This is your vleague Collegiate Challenge. Nandito pa rin tayo sa Paco Arena. This is still your vleague Collegiate Challenge. After 2 sets, it is NU still dominating against De La Salle. Take a look at the highlights, Marge, of set number 2. This is an all NU set.
Yes. Talagang nakikita mo na nilabas ng NU yung sinasabi nga nilang good system nila, and it really, paved the way for them to trail ahead of LaSalle.
Parang hindi nila na-miss si Retamar in this particular game because of this guy in Joseph Bello performing really well, exceeding the expectations probably of Coach Dante.
Yes. And nagulat din siguro itong LaSalle, no? Kasi they didn't expect na Bello's gonna play it. And look at the attack points nitong NU. Talagang just really dominating over LaSalle. And hindi, kasi if you look at the errors, it's not much of a factor. Talagang nag-factor in is yung block points ng NU and yung attacks nila.
And if this continues in the set number 3, definitely, tapos na yung laro.
Yeah.
But what I would like to say is the National University only dropped 1 set so far in this tournament. And it seems to me that they will not drop a set against De La Salle in this particular game. And again, credit to Coach Dante. Ang ganda ng bunot. May mga options siya in terms of who will replace Retamar in the starting setter position. Pero galing. Magic bunot as you would call it, di ba? Set number 3 underway. Pokita to Campton.
Oh!
Malinis, saving that. Mukhang palabas na yung bola eh.
But that was actually it was a check ball kasi, so talagang kukunin nila. Nagkaroon na ng miscommunication between Malinis and
Sumagi.
Malinis and their libero.
First blood drawn by LaSalle in set number 3.
Oh, still a good pass.
Bello to Malinis.
Oh, outside.
Oh, there's an error again against De La Salle. Tied at 1 tayo.
If you look at din, etong NU, they have good court awareness. Yung mga ganong bola, minsan hindi mo maano agad kung inside ba outside. But then sila, they know na it's outside.
Pokita to Del Pilar. This is good sign that I'm looking at. The way they're playing in set number 3 with much energy and passion. And I hope that they can continue this until matapos nila yung set 3. Del Pilar from Quezon City, a product of Manuel Rojas High School, will be serving for De La Salle. They're up 2-1. And that's a service ace.
A rare receive error coming from Sumagi. Kasi so far from the first 2 sets, he's been passing really well and, defending well. And that's a really rare error.
Del Pilar the serve again. Bello to Aringo. Good rejection there by De La Salle. Aringo again. Isa pa. Pokita to Campton. Masyadong malakas ang palo.
Outside.
But at least nandyan yung excitement nila.
Yung
the
fire.
Fun.
Yung fire nila to still play out.
So let's see if that translates into them winning set number 3. Choi Jiao in the service.
Good pass.
Pokita back set to Ronquillo and Ronquillo scores.
Smart move by Ronquillo. Nakita niya na malaki yung butas behind his blocker and, soft tip.
Good going for De La Salle in this early part of the 3rd set.
Yeah. Oh, outside.
And that point will go to the National University. Three serving 4. 2 sets already has been sealed by the National University, and it is De La Salle who needs to win this set. That attack went outside. We are tied at 4. Kenry Malinis in the service area. From Santa Elena, ball hammers. Pokita, miscommunication there. Bello attacking again, finding zone 6. And this is the attack that they have not witnessed so far.
So far talaga, it's hard to read. Na wala talagang blocker na going up against Bello whenever he does it. Well, that's the thing kasi, very unpredictable. Hindi mo alam when he's gonna attack it, when he's gonna set it.
Ronquillo, meanwhile, scored an attack for De La Salle. Going back to Bello, no? Yan yung sinasabi mo kanina, Marge, no? The luxury that Bello has is that he's tall, very lanky.
Yeah.
Tapos, magaling din mag-set. So yung variance nung binibigay niya dito sa De La Salle, nako-confused din sila as to what he's gonna do.
Oh, outside.
That's a sorry error para dito kay Campton. They cannot afford to have these kind of errors in this part of the game. They're down 2 sets. Leo Aringo from Davao is going to be serving. Over receive. Bello kay Almendras, finding
powerful
someone.
attack.
The OIC.
If you look at the replay, talagang he spiked it over his blockers.
Nico Almendras responding well dito sa pagkawala ni Retamar. Is still continuously doing what he does best, leading this team. And that is going to be a service ace for Leo Aringo. And that brings us to the first technical timeout dito sa third set. Lamang ng 3 ang NU, 8-5. Magbabalik kami. We are still here at the Paco Arena. This is a game between De La Salle and NU. Up next, women's team tayo. San Sebastian laban sa College of St. Benil Blazers. As you're looking at your screens, ito ang koponan ng Lady Blazers. They are excited and ready after this game. Sila naman daw ang magdo-dominate. Let's find out later on. Marge, right after that first technical timeout, lamang na ulit ang NU 8-5. What is your expectation out of this set?
Well, let's see, no, if NU would bank on that, but coming off from a timeout, they start off with an error. So, you know, let's see how this goes.
And how will De La Salle be able to check the offense of National University? It seems to me that it is very fluid, well coordinated, harmonious yung connection ng mga players na to.
Yeah. The Salle needs to double up on their, you know, first line of defense, which is their blocking. Kasi so far yun talagang, oh!
Almendras, that top, kinaibigan ng net and gets a point.
Even Pokita did not expect that to go over the net.
They're already expecting the ball to go to the backside eh.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, mabait yung net kay Nico Almendras. At ngayon, lamang ulit sila ng 3. Bukaba the serve. Pokita to Ronquillo. They drop it. Pokita del Pilar, the quick connection. The drop. Buhay pa rin. This time, Campton.
Oh, that does not go over the net. If you look at it, no, medyo minamadali ng La Salle yung plays nila. And yun nga, like I said before, no, I think speed is gonna be a big factor going up against NU. But then medyo if you look at it kasi medyo nararattle ang La Salle when it comes to their defense and their attacks. Oh, service error.
Mukaba the service error. Marge, ako na, awkward kind of serve ang kay Mukaba, no? May shuffle ng kanyang feet before he jumps. I don't know if that's a factor in him successfully completing his serves.
But then I guess that could have that's his, service
his style.
routine,
Tama. Diao, a quick attack.
Rare attack coming from Diao. Kasi so far it's been, the wing spikers. And medyo rare na nabibigyan yung middle blockers nitong NU.
Bello again will be serving for the National University. They're up by 4. Good serve there. Pokita to Ronquillo. Good block by Malinis. Maglinaw this time too strong. Another point for the Bulldogs. And we have a timeout again by De La Salle. Let's listen in.
Atake natin.
Nasiset, tandaan nyo, nasiset ang bola. Okay? Nasiset ang bola. Pag sakto ang pasa natin, tatlo sa kabila, may sumasabay sa natin, nag-1 on 1. O, di isa nyo gagawin nyo ng paraan. Basahin yung block. Pag walang pasa, pag bumukay pasa natin, automatic dalawa. Ano yung slack switch sa inyo dyan? Di ba? Go. Huwag tayo magantay ng error nila para pumuntas tayo. Hindi tayo gumagawa ng puntas.
Atake tayo, atake. Ano mo?
Coach Arnold reminding his spikers na sila mag-adjust sila, when it comes to the sets. Well, di naman sa sinasabi ko na pangit yung sets ni Pokita, but when it comes to when they're set up, they should adjust on how they're going to attack against their blockers. Now, that is what I meant to say. And let's see how they will be able to adjust against their NU blockers.
Meanwhile, Pokita binigay kay Campton. Almendras, the running spike. Pokita to Maglinaw, finding that line. Finally, a smile on the face of Vince Maglinaw.
Diao was actually late there blocking against Maglinaw, leaving the cross court, open for Vince to attack.
8 serving 12.
Good pass.
Strong attack by Kenry.
Yes.
Alam na niyang lalabas eh. What more can we say about these guys? Mauubusan ka ng adjectives eh.
Yeah.
March, di ba? 13 serving 8.
Sorry, you have to give it then to sa middle blockers ng NU. Talagang pumapasok sila ng pumapasok, and it has been, effective for them. Kasi itong blockers ng Lasal, naka-confuse talaga nila, and it's always just one blocker going up against these powerful open hitters ng NU.
Pokita, the quick attack to Del Pilar. Good defense again by NU. Another by Aringo. Kanino ibibigay? Ronquillo. And he scored off that block. 9 serving, rather 10. No, 9. Tama, 9. 9 serving 13.
Oh, again, another rare error coming from Sumagi.
Del Pilar in the service area. 3-point deficit ang kanilang hinahabol in the set number 3.
Oh!
Good intention by Rodriguez. Unfortunately, he misfired on that particular scenario. (14-10). Choi Dia will be serving from Bayawan Negros Oriental.
Good pass.
Pokita to Campton. Another rejection by the two guys in white. That's Mukaba and Malinis.
So far talaga, itong blocking system ng NU is what's doing good for them.
It's
I mean,
just
of
on
course,
point, no?
Yeah, given na yung attacks nila, but blocks are also, attack points.
Pokita again. Binigay ulit kay Ronquillo. Ronquillo this time scored for De La Salle. Balik sa 4 na lamang ang kalamangan ng National University. And a couple of changes of personnel. Balik si, or rather Pokita will be out. Encarnacion is in.
Marata.
Marata also.
Yes. Good pass.
Bello to Mukaba.
Wow.
Oh, the point is
Net
awarded
fault.
to De La Salle. And syempre, alam mo naman, pag player, you will have to just airing your side, explaining your
Yeah.
side of what happened. But the officials have seen clearly what happened. So 12-15 ang ating score. Still serving is Simon Encarnacion. Buhay pa, Mukaba.
Oh.
Medyo malakas nga lang. Good consecutive points para dito sa De La
Yeah.
Salle. A very rare occasion na nagkakaroon sila ng ganitong opportunity. And I think they need to maximize and capitalize
Yes.
on this. 13, serving 15. Bello again to Malinis. Good dig. Campo.
Oh, very crucial error.
And that sends us to our second technical timeout. 16-13, lamang NU ng tatlo.
Welcome back to where it all started. This is the vleague 2022 Collegiate Challenge, where we are still bringing you the action in this matchup between DLSU and NU. Now, NU has become such an established team in volleyball that players gravitate towards the team and really aim to be a part of the program. Kaya naman sabi ni Coach Dante, his players are motivated not to waste the chance they've been given. And with the longevity a player can have in this system, from the juniors to the pro ranks, Coach makes sure that the team feels like a family where they develop not only as athletes, but they also really get to know one another on a personal level and really gel. Nori and Marge?
Thank you, Megan. Appreciate that insight. Alam mo, Marge, isa napansin ko dito eh.
What?
Napakagandang luxury mayroon si Coach Dante kasi never yan halos tumatawag ng timeout, Marge.
Yeah.
Pag nagta-timeout yung kalaban, ginagamit din niya yun
Yeah.
to do that para i-motivate yung team niya. Pero yung siya mag-i-initiate tumawag ng timeout, we have
Yeah.
not seen that yet.
You can see naman talaga na he trusts his players. Kasi parang if I was him, parang I already taught you the system of how this volleyball goes. It's up to you how to execute it. And so far talaga, NU has been able, wow.
That quick attack.
Again, you know,
By
NU has been
Mukaba.
able to capitalize on that system and they're bringing it out. So there really isn't much to say.
At saka ang ganda naman ng nilalaro ng team niya kasi.
Yes.
Parang, just to break the momentum probably sometimes. Pero nakita nga natin, wala pang timeout na tinatawag. And that's a rare miss para dito sa Bulldogs. Good conversion by the Green Spikers. Bagyang lumalapit ang score at 15, serving 17 na tayo. JJ Rodriguez still at the service area.
Good pass.
Bello to Almendras. Encarnacion back set.
Oh.
And that's gonna be an error again.
You know, it's this ball errors that's giving LaSalle a difficulty to catch up to NU na mag-tie yung score.
Oh, after a few points na
Yeah.
consecutive na nagagawa nila, magbe-break nila yung sarili nilang momentum eh. Mukaba, the service, parang alanganin yung service niya.
Yeah, wow.
That attacking Del Pilar.
So far,
And-
I've noticed itong si Tiao, ang ganda ng timing niya when it comes to those quick attacks.
19 serving 15. Mukaba serving.
Wow, strong serve. Ooh.
That over receive. Encarnacion. Marata. And
4
that's
touches called on Lasal.
right. That's another point para dito sa NU. 5 na ang kanilang kalamangan as we are moving now towards the tail end of set number 3, Marge. It's looking like NU has this in the bag.
Yun nga eh. And talagang it shows na it's really the system that's prevailing here for MU.
Mukaba serving.
Strong serve.
Pokita. Maglinaw. That's in.
Beautiful attack from Vince Maglinaw.
Vince Maglinaw, not really a tall
Yeah.
player, Marge, no? Pero when he does his attacks, talagang on point din.
Yes.
Jean Pokita, the serve. Bello decides to drop. And that attack
Oh.
from De La Salle.
Lasal asking for a check ball against NU, but you know the referee said there's none.
There's none, and the point will go to NU. And we are now at 21, serving 16 in favor of the Bulldogs. Belostrino will be serving. Malinis. Pokita the back set.
Oh! Again, you know, itong mga small errors na Lasal has been committing is what's costing them this set.
Timeout tayo. Makinig muna tayo kay Coach Arnold.
Mapapalo nila ng mataas, di ba? May cover naman tayo. Yun eh, bumibitaw tayo mga spikers, oh, pagka nabigay naman sa inyo, di ba? Hindi na ma-convert. Hindi natin kailangan mag-antay sa kanila kasi kung mag-aantay tayo ng score, ano na mangyayari? Hindi tayo nagkikreate ng puntos natin. Sige, sige. Kung hindi pa tapos yan, idikit lang natin. At 3 spikers mo naman.
Go tayo, tsaga tayo, trabaho. Let's go. Animo! Sir!
As we get back into this game from that timeout, we can only hope, Marge, that De La Salle wakes up from this mess, I would say, because they're not, in this part of the game, they're not really performing well now.
Nung first part, actually, you know, dumidikit sila. But then, you know, after error, nawawala na sila dun sa rhythm. Oh! Miscommunication there. Lucky break for Lasal.
And a smart play coming from De La Salle, recognizing that Zone 5 is empty.
Yes.
Maglina will be serving. They're still down by 5, 17, serving 22.
Good pass.
That attack by Diao, sabi mo nga kanina, not much of an attacker, pero when he does, he scores.
Delivers, yes.
23-17. The Bulldogs needed just 2 more points to win their 5th game in this tournament. Pokita to Ronquillo.
Oh, again, yun nga, it's the errors that Lasal has been committing. That's what's costing them this game.
And just like that, we are now at match point, Marge. We did not anticipate this to be just a straight sets game, no? We even talked about it dragging into a 5th set. However, eto na yung laro natin. Pokita, binigay kay Campton.
Oh, strong attack.
18 serving 24. 1 error by De La Salle means a win for the National University. Del Pilar on the service area. From the back, Almendra sealing this ball game for the National University, winning set number 3, 25-18. And they maintain a clean slate in Pool A in this tournament.
Yes.
The National University just dominating the competition.
Yes. Ayun nga, no, I guess it all boils down to this good system that NU, good volleyball system that NU has been showing in this league.
And if you are on the opposing side of NU, what do you do now para sa kanilang mga kalaban at makakalaban pa? wala ka nang masabi. Yeah, that's right. Before natin tapusin tong laro, let's turn you over to Megan Cabrera, who has with her the best player of this game. Megan.
Maraming salamat, Nori. Kasama nga natin ngayon, Joseph Bello, our player of the game. Joseph, you had to really step up this game kasi meron kang pinalitang tao and you had to do that para makapag-deliver ka ng another win for NU. And what did it take for you to do that?
Sabi nga po ng mga coaches namin, kailangan lang po ng kumpiyansa sa sarili po para magawa ko po yung, at saka ma-feel ko po yung shoes na ginampanan ni Kuya Owa po sa team.
And you did exactly that. Now, ito yung chance mo para makabati ka sa mga sumusuporta sa inyo.
Thank you po sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa NU community po. Hi po, Mama, Papa, sa Mandaluyong, kila Kuya po. Hi din po kay Ate Jazz, ingat po kayo sa Japan.
Thank you so much and congratulations to you and your team. Back to you, Nori and Marge.
Salamat, Megan. Again, congratulations dito kay Joseph Bello for winning the best player of the game. Indeed, napakagandang pagkakataon para sa kanya na ipakita kung anong kaya niyang gawin in the absence of Retamar.
Yes, and it's a good thing na, you know, even not being able to be given much playing time, he was able to step up his game.
As we are taking a look at the highlights here, it's all NU Marge, no?
Yeah.
I mean, there are some brilliant signs from De La Salle, but
Yes.
eventually, ang bottom line natin talaga, dominating the
yeah,
competition,
dominating.
dominating the game, NU.
NU.
You have Malinis,
And
you have Almendras.
And yun nga, no, given the, etong si Bello, he was able to distribute the balls really well to his spikers, not just banking on one spiker after another. And that's what made it difficult for LaSalle to, kumbaga, nahirapan yung LaSalle bantayan kung sino yung iba-block nila.
Tama yun. At hindi na miss ng NU itong ating si Retamar dito sa laban na to. Up next, ladies naman tayo. San Sebastian versus College of St. Benil dito pa rin sa Paco Arena. It's still me, Nori Uy, kasama si Marge Tejada and Megan Cabrera. Ito pa rin ang inyong vleague Collegiate Challenge. Don't go away. We will be back.